Hello dear students, welcome to our next session of Business Communication and Management for third sem. Now in last session we have seen the process of communication. Okay, how communication takes place, what are the different steps which are involved in the process of communication. And obviously communication is such a subject, such a topic which is obviously correlated. Means unless and until you understand the process, you cannot understand the further things. Now here we are in the functions of communications. Now what are the different functions of communication? First is informing, second is persuading, third is integrating various divisions and departments, fourth is creating relationship with external parties, improving management system, sixth is helping in making choice for taking decisions, 7 is reducing misunderstandings, and 8th point is solving problems and hurdles in the process of communication. Obviously we have seen that what is the meaning of communication. Communication क्या है? It is when two persons are, one the person who is sending the message, another who is receiving the message. It means in the communication process the role of sender and the role of receiver is very important. They are the two very key persons who are sending the message. One is sending and another who is receiving. Whatever the message has been sent, information is passed on which is received by the receiver must be given feedback to the sender. It means क्या है? Again it is a process, continuous process. Management क्या है? एक continuous process है. वो process में what are the steps involved, what are the points involved? Last में हमने सीखा है ideas है, sender है, encoding है, receiver है, decoding है, and finally है feedback. ठीक है? If the communication process do not take place as per these steps, as per these points, then the main purpose of communication will be a failure. So the process of communication must be perfect and according to these steps. Now functions. Functions में क्या है? Informing. Obviously when in the process we have seen the first thing was idea. Okay, when you are in the management, when you are working in a group of people, then these people are having ideas, or not only the ideas. For example, the message has been given by the manager to the sender. Okay, for example there is an employee who is working as a secretary in the office. Secretary has been told by the manager that such and such is the message, such and such is the information that you need to follow or you need to further send to the others. Okay, it means what? Whatever the information, the person who is giving the information, who is informing to the another person, that is the main function of communication. Information must be specific, it must be particular. Correct है? Now second is persuading. Persuading is one of the most important function of communication. Persuading का मतलब होता है convincing. The person can be called a good communicator if he or she can convince to the another person. Means sender and receiver. If the sender can convince his message, his ideas, his knowledge to the receiver, it means what? That particular person is a good communicator. He has that convincing power. Okay, and that is what is related to persuading. Then it is integrating various divisions and department. Obviously in management we have seen there are 3 levels. ठीक है? जैसे कि टॉप लेवल में कौन होते हैं? मैनेजर्स होते हैं. सेकंड इज सुपरवाइजरी लेवल एंड थर्ड इज द पीपल हु आर एक्चुअली वर्किंग इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो ये स्टेप्स में, ये लेवल्स में क्या होता है कि वॉट एवर द डिसीजन हैज बीन टेकन और वॉट एवर द वर्क हैज बीन डन बाय द डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट, दैट इज गेटिंग इंटीग्रेटेड. इंटीग्रेटेड मीन्स व्हाट? जैसे कि हमको पता है कि हर एक काम दूसरे पे डिपेंड होता है. जैसे हम फॉर एग्जांपल हम इसमें ये भी कह सकते हैं कि एक डिपार्टमेंट है जो सेक्रेटरी में, जैसे कोई एक द लेडी हु इज वर्किंग एज अ सेक्रेटरी, उसको एक काम बताया गया है कि टुमारो देयर इज अ मीटिंग इन द ऑफिस एंड दैट पर्टिकुलर सेक्रेटरी शी हैज टू इन्फॉर्म टू द अनदर पर्सन कि अपने मतलब वॉट एवर द इंफॉर्मेशन शी नीड्स टू सेंड, इट मस्ट बी गिवन फीडबैक टू द मैनेजर. मतलब क्या है इसमें? क्या है? डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट एंड डिफरेंट पीपल आर इन्वॉल्व इन कम्युनिकेशन. सो इंटीग्रेटिंग वेरियस डिविजन्स एंड डिपार्टमेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर आप लोगों में कोऑर्डिनेशन नहीं है, अगर मैनेजमेंट में प्रॉपर कोऑर्डिनेशन नहीं है, पीपल आर नॉट वर्किंग टुगेदर, पीपल हु आर वर्किंग इन द ग्रुप दे आर नॉट गिविंग प्रॉपर रिप्लाई टू ईच अदर, then what will happen? The purpose of communication will not take place and there will be misunderstanding and improper communication, and obviously to achieve the main business goal that will be a failure. So integrating various divisions and department is one of the function of communication. Then we are coming to the next point, creating relationship with external parties. Obviously, here we can take the example as a person who is working as a salesman. Okay, salesman का काम क्या होता है? He has to convince, he has to persuade to the person to whom he is selling his products, his goods. That it means he has to say कि whatever the product I am selling is the best in the market, and if he has to maintain a relationship with that particular supplier, with that particular party, for that he has to be a best communicator, the person who can convince his ideas, who can convince about his product, who can give a correct information to the person who is buying that particular product. इसमें क्या होगा? Obviously creating relationship with external parties. Automatically the relations in the market, relations with the other parties will automatically get created and automatically it will be maintained. So the function of communication जब कब वो exactly वो fruitful होगा? When the person who is convincing to the another person, he has exactly the ideas about his product, he has the knowledge of his selling skills, then automatically the relations will be created with the external parties. Then improving management system. अगर communication best है, manager is the person who is giving the information, who is passing on the information. The flow of information obviously comes from the first level of the management, top level of the management. If the manager is giving proper information, if he is conveying the messages to his below level managerial persons, then obviously the things, the business goals will be achieved and it will improve the management system. Obviously the aim of each and every business is what? What is the ultimate aim? To earn the maximum profit, and to earn that maximum profit, what should be there? There should be proper coordination, there must be a good communication within and out of the world of the business, internal communication and external communication. Whomsoever the persons who are working as employees in that particular management, they must have a proper relationship between the management or within their staff, within their different employees. Then helping in making choice for taking decisions. Obviously decision making is one of the important part of the management. ये हमने अपने लास्ट सेम में देखा है कि डिसीजन मेकिंग के लिए क्या होता है. So communication helps in making choice for taking decision. कम्युनिकेशन करना है मतलब क्या है कि एक दूसरे के साथ डिस्कस करके whatever are the your ideas, whatever are her ideas, whatever are the his ideas, these different ideas are when you are discussing in the group, when you are communicating in the group, in that case क्या होता है, it helps in making choice for taking correct business decisions, obviously which will maximize the profit of that business. Okay, now reducing misunderstanding. अगर communication proper है, अगर आपके communication channel जो है वो exactly according to the said things are working, then there will be no misunderstanding. But if the communication is not proper, if the information which is passed on, the message which is kept to the another person, if it is not proper, then there will be misunderstanding. But proper communication helps in reducing misunderstanding. Clear? Now the last point is solving problems and hurdles in the process of communication. Better communication helps in solving the problems and hurdle in the process of communication. If the right person who is on the right job given authority and delegation and distribution of the work, अगर manager में वो skills है, he is a good communicator, then obviously that will good communication will help in solving the problems, and whatever are the hurdles which are coming in the process of communication, that will be minimized, that will be reduced. Okay, now this is the one topic we have seen, that is the function of communication. And next is purpose of communication. Why there is a need of communication? Okay, without communication can anyone work? Without communication can business takes place? No. Okay, the answer is no. So for better earning source, for maximizing the profit of the business, to achieve its business goals, the communication, that is why it is said purpose of communication. ठीक है, अगर proper communication नहीं होगा, अगर आप एक दूसरे के साथ जो भी टीम में काम कर रहे हो उनमें अगर proper coordination नहीं होगा, then what will be there? There will be only misunderstanding, and that company or that business will not last long for more than 1 or 2 years. So what is the purpose of communication? Why communication is required? To maximize or to gain more and more profit for the business unit. Okay, so communication is required at each and every level of the business. It may be internal if you are working in a group. If you have a 10 people group, आपके फ्रेंड्स का 10 लोगों का ग्रुप है, तो उसमें भी क्या होना चाहिए? प्रॉपर कोऑर्डिनेशन होना चाहिए, कम्युनिकेशन होना चाहिए, एक दूसरे के साथ आपका टीम वर्क क्या होना चाहिए, एंड फॉर दैट बेटर टीम वर्क देयर मस्ट बी अ गुड कम्युनिकेशन. ओके, सो द पर्पस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, फ्लो ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन हमने पहले देखा है क्या होना चाहिए. द कंसेप्ट ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन में द फ्लो ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन मस्ट बी कंटिन्यूअस एंड मस्ट बी इन अनइंटरप्टेड. सो सेकंड इज कोऑर्डिनेशन. ऑब्वियसली इसके बारे में हमने अभी डिस्कस किया कि देयर मस्ट बी अ कोऑर्डिनेशन. द पर्सन हु आर वर्किंग इन अ ग्रुप, हु आर वर्किंग इन अ टीम, दे मस्ट हैव दैट प्रॉपर कोऑर्डिनेशन. एक दूसरे के साथ जब आप बात करते हो, जो आप मैसेज कन्वे कर रहे हो, जो भी आइडियाज आपकी शेयर कर रहे हो, उसमें क्या होना चाहिए? कोऑर्डिनेशन होना चाहिए. इसलिए प्रोसेस में हमने क्या देखा था? आइडिया है, फिर उसको सेंड कर रहा है, फिर इनकोड कर रहा है, फिर डिकोड कर रहा है, फिर रिसीव कर रहा है, देन फीडबैक दे रहा है. तो ये प्रोसेस के हिसाब से अगर काम होता है और कोऑर्डिनेशन अगर प्रॉपर है, देन द मेन आइडिया और द मेन पर्पस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन विल बी इफेक्टिव. देन लर्निंग मैनेजमेंट स्किल्स. क्या है मैनेजमेंट स्किल्स? When we are talking about our subject business communication and management, obviously learning management skills, जो whatever are the skills which are required for the better communication, so ultimately you learn, the people, the employees who are working in that organization, they ultimately learn the communication process. Communication, there will not be any communication gap if the person is a good communicator. Then preparing people to accept the changes. Obviously हमने इसमें यही देखा था कि persuading, one of the main important function is persuading. It means convincing. If you have that convincing power, if the communicator have a convincing power, then preparing people to accept the changes. जैसे कि for example हम ये दे सकते थे कि earlier the people used to work in the offices manually, but due to time effect there are computers which are introduced in the offices. So preparing people to accept changes. It is the job of the manager. He has to convince his staff कि now you cannot work manually, you have to work on computers, because this is in this advanced age, in this technical era, you have to accept the changes. अगर आप good communicator हो, if you can convince the people who are working in your organization, then that is the main purpose of communication, that a manager must prepare his people, his team to accept the changes. If he is a good communicator, obviously the purpose will be solved. Then developing good human relations. Obviously communication ही main क्या है? To take decisions, to maintain, develop the good human relationship between and with the internal world of the business or with the external world of the business. Then encouraging employees at management level. Encouragement is one of the important things. See, when you will get encouraged, for example, if you get convinced, and for that convincing what is required? A communication, proper communication, good communication, a good communicator, obviously a manager, then the people will feel good to work in that organization. They will feel engaged, they will feel encouraged to work. So encouraging employees at management level. So these are the purpose of communication: flow of information, coordination, learning managerial skills, preparing people to accept changes, developing good human relations, encouraging employees at management level. ये points किसमें आ रहे हैं अपने purpose of communication में. And what are the functions of communication? There are 8 points. Side by side you will receive the study material of all the matters of all the learning sessions which we are taking this online. So functions में कितने points हैं और purpose में कितने points हैं? You listen this video. It is not like you just have to view. Listen these videos carefully, and at the same time whatever the study material has been sent to you, that also you refer. Okay, now this is for today. The other things we will see in the next session.